What's up, guys? It's Caleb back with another video. Shout out to tpindell. Yeah, yeah. He's got some really funny videos. If y'all haven't seen him, check him out. Anyways, just got a fresh fade. Shout out to Combs and Cuts on 10th and Georgia. Go check them out. Make some bad. Man, any guy in there, girl, will be able to cut your hair just like this. If you want to fade, however you want to do it, however you want to do your hair, these guys are professional. Off the top, shout out. Okay, just want to talk about something. I just got the Galaxy S8. I'm super excited. Like, I tried so hard. I followed it, the release, April in March. They first released it, sent out some developers prototypes to some people online that were reviewing it. I finally got my hands on one, and I want to review it with y'all. I was gonna do an unboxing, and I can go over the box and stuff with y'all, but I had some technical issues. I had to use my phone. I had to get my phone because for me to get this phone, I had to get rid of my last phone. So I finally got my hands on this one. I really needed the phone to work. So finally I'm able to get with you guys and go over this phone with you. I just want to talk about some things that really surprised me that I wasn't expecting with this phone. Probably, I only had it a day. I've had it 24 hours. I am in love with this phone. It is great. One of the first things that I don't remember learning about, and the videos that I watched and didn't seem to be talked about very much, was on the phone. See, this is the phone that I have. Let's see if I can get it turned on. There you go. Oh yeah, Galaxy S8 coming at ya. Yes, I'm so excited. And I'm just gonna go over some of the difficulties I have also. So the first thing I realized that is that right there. That is the new charger for the Samsung. It doesn't have the old small itty bitty USB that works with every other Samsung that came out for the last 5 years. This is a new charger. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can kind of see it's like oval around here. It's got the headphone jack and the speaker. So it comes with the new charger, but also it comes with an adapter. So you can use one of these, but the adapter comes with it. So you have to hold on to that adapter, and it's like a small little adapter. I have it in the car because I was using it earlier. But it looks kind of like this. This is a mock unboxing. It's kind of like this, about that size, a little bit smaller, just because, you know, it doesn't need that much. This one, and then this is the other adapter it comes with, is for the USB to plug into the bottom of that. So USB to USB, or however you want to charge your phone. Anyways, back to the phone. So another thing is the case. Okay, so when I bought the phone, I didn't buy a case before. I will suggest that before you get the phone, to buy a case online, get one in. I had a lot of trouble yesterday. It took a lot of time and a lot of money to try and get the right protection on this phone, which I still don't like the protection I have, but it works for me right now. So, excuse me one second. Hello? Okay. Anyways, excuse me. So what I was saying is, make sure you get a phone off Amazon before you buy this phone. Get a case on Amazon. That was one of the problems I was having. I bought a case. I didn't like the case. I still have it. It was, I I don't know, some guys out of California. You know, there's so many cases for these phones. But it was a traditional, you know, go around one little piece that just wraps around the edge and it goes on the back. Kind of what like this is, which I'm not too happy with this case, but it's gonna work for now. So finding a case wasn't that hard. I went to Walmart, got the case, put it on my phone, and then they didn't have the screen protector. I went to Best Buy and they had a screen protector. It was a zag curved. Do not buy that screen protector. That screen protector is crap. I might have not put it on right, but at the same time, I've used these before, and that one just wasn't working for me. It's plastic. It like bounces off. You have no feedback on the screen. It's terrible, terrible screen protector. So what I did is I went with the film. It's not nearly as much protection as the glass, and also I couldn't find a tempered glass that goes on the on the display part and not on the edge. I couldn't find one of those anywhere. So I went ahead with the plastic. It worked back in the day. Hopefully it just works until May 15th, May 17th is when I got one from L Blaston, Hahah series, that does actually have the front covered, the back covered, the side covered, the whole 9 yards like I've been looking for. I found one, but it's on back order till May. It's the only one that I found. I don't know if anyone has one. I looked around and I don't know. I think I saw a couple reviews, and I didn't see anything too bad, but a lot of the cases have bad reviews. This tempered glass is really hard to protect. So I got the wallet case. This is from Nomad. I really like this case. It's not too bad. It's like a little wallet. It's got your card and stuff in it, but it doesn't offer a lot of protection, which I don't like. I dropped my phone earlier, and I don't think it got to the phone, but that was scary and darn close. I've dropped it twice. So for me to go till May is kind of a long shot. So I might have to go back to the other case that I had, but I really like this wallet thing. It kind of just, it flies with me. I like it. Anyways, another thing about the phone I wasn't sure about was this button right here. It's the Bixby button, and it brings up news, your Samsung account. It's like kind of like Google. It's a lot like Google. Like when you go to the Google homepage, this is Bixby. I haven't talked to Bixby. I don't know how to do that yet, but it was pretty cool. Got my step tracker. I'm already at 22:20, and it's almost like 11, getting towards noon. Has a heart rate tracker. This right here is a heart rate monitor. I wasn't too sure about that. I mean, it looks like a flash, and I think there's a flash in there, but there's also a heart rate monitor. Another thing I had to learn and I had to Google was to take a screenshot is the power button and the bottom button. I'm sure people have talked about it. I just didn't get that deep into it. So if you're watching this video, it's the first time you heard about it. It's just the bottom button and the power button. And there you go, screenshot. Let's see. Also, it takes a minute getting used to from the S7 is getting used to the app box. So getting here was pretty hard to get used to. You're so used to pushing this button right here, which is now the camera, and it still works to double tap the home button to use the camera. So I love that feature. That's a great feature for Samsung, is to use the home camera. Another thing I'd heard about, but I just didn't expect when I first got the phone, was the haptic feedback. Kind of like when you push the iPhone 7 button, it bumps. It feels like a button because the way it bumps. It is not a button, it's haptic feedback, but it feels really like a button. It feels a lot like a button. I'm really impressed with it. I haven't got around to using the fingerprint here, the fingerprint reader. I don't use a fingerprint to unlock my phone. I use passcode if, I'm very protective of my phone. I keep it with me at all times. But this fingerprint, I haven't used it too much. I haven't really got that far into it. So I don't know how it works. It looks about like it. I don't think it'll be a problem where it is. I don't think it'll be a problem at all for me. It was cool in the front, but the back is kind of cool too because the LG has a lot of stuff on the back, and it's kind of interesting. It's a good place to put buttons and put things to put your finger. I mean, it feels good. That's a good place to. It feels comfortable to put it there. And I'm using one hand to do it. I know they were saying it's such a hassle. It's not a hassle. I don't use the S8 though. This is a S8 Plus. This is a S8 regular. I mean, I dropped it on its face earlier. In this case, it like in the parking lot on asphalt. Boom. So I was looking at it like that when I picked it up. I was nervous as crap, but I do not see scratches. I see scratches on the case, but it just didn't convert to the phone, and there is not much protection there. Gosh, that's scary, guys. Also, when taking this case off, be careful. It's really hard to get off, and when it comes off, I dropped it. That was the second time I dropped it, was in the Best Buy. I was trying on cases, and I was trying on this case, and I was trying to take it out. And when it finally came out, I was on the ground, and I was on the floor, and there we go. I was on the floor, and when it came out, it like dropped on the floor. So it only fell about maybe even a foot, maybe not even. So I was really worried about it then, and it didn't have a screen protector at the time. Let's see if I can get it out of its case without. Okay. It's kind of using the fingerprint monitor. Alright, there's the phone by itself. Man, this makes me so nervous to do this. I mean, look at that glossy, and it's just rounded. It reminds me a lot of the iPhone. I mean, sadly but true, I mean, a lawsuit might come out of this. But, I really love this phone. It just reminds me, they're so much alike. Another thing I could talk about and tell you about is the display. Display is really amazing. I mean, that is one of the #1 features of this phone is the display, and it gets really bright. That's the brightness right there, very bright. Look at that. I mean, it gets really bright. It's just got a few more features than the S7. Do I recommend upgrading? If you can afford it, if you can, get it. I'm with the contract with Verizon, and I think they have the $100 unlimited, and I've got 2 lines on it. Still has the LED indicator. I haven't opened the SIM tray. It comes with a SIM card, 64 gigabytes. This phone's got a lot of memory. I don't think I'll be needing the SIM